Hey everybody, this video I'm calling the Pebble and the Wayward drone. So we're up here at the cottage having some fun. Got to turn the gas on or we're not going anywhere. This is a 1956 Ford 850 backhoe, and I've had that for about 15 years I think. There's another Ford 850 and doesn't have a backhoe on it. But needed some body work a few years back. It kind of took over the living room. It runs good. It's still at 6-volt system. And this tractor here is seen, I think it came from a lumber mill and a school district. And I don't know which came first or last. It's had a lot of some pretty heavy-duty repairs on the backhoe portion of it, the stick and the boom, some huge welds on there. It usually starts up just right up. I have to choke it a little bit, but it's a good runner, and I've used it a lot at the property and hauling logs around and digging up stumps. And so here we are with my friend. He's got a drone, and it was giving us a little bit of problems. And so I've taken the best parts of it, kind of shaky, but there will be no do-overs on that, as you will see. So we're going into the garden area, and some trees there, things haven't budded out. We're pretty close to the Canadian border, close enough, and things are still a little cool. And so we're going to try to dig up a boulder, what I think of as a glacial erratic, and something like this, which I dug this out a couple years ago, and another one as well, about the same size, out of the same area. And my neighbor, Dave, he thought he found another one. So it's like, you know, he said, okay, hit the crown of another one with my shovel. And this is his little test garden area. He's got a big garden closer to his house, but this is a little test garden area. Yeah, anyway, so he could plant Brussels sprouts or pumpkins or cucumbers or whatever. He's worked the soil pretty good and added a lot of compost to it. So I'm just kind of scraping off the top, looking for this rock, and I thought it would be pretty big, so did he. And so that's why I'm just scraping around here, just having fun on the backhoe. In fact, there's the rock right there. It wasn't very big. It's kind of a washout, so it was it's kind of funny, but still enjoyed my time on the backhoe. Anytime I can find something challenging to do with it, you know, a bigger stump, a bigger rock, and try to make it work out. In the end, I actually ended up digging up that whole plot just so his rototiller would have a bit easier time going through it this year. Yeah, so I didn't want to go too deep. After a couple of feet you run into clay, and then 30 inches down there's a layer of glacial moraine compacted. It's about as hard as a sidewalk. Really tough stuff, hard to dig through. Yeah, so this next shot is a little out of sequence, but it has a crash in it, so I thought it'd be better to leave to the end. We took the drone up to get a better shot, and I'm sorry that it's so shaky, but we had problems with it that day, and it decided to drift off across the trees on its own towards the cottage, and decided to then crash into a tree and lose a blade. So that, my friends, was the end, the very end. Thanks for watching.